Hello everybody, today I'm going to be telling you guys about a mod I created and am working on right now called Project Beta. Now this mod is aiming to recreate as many beta elements and implement as many beta features as I can with the current resources and tool sets I have available to me. So I will be going over the changes made and what I plan to do with this mod in the future. Starting off with the first thing I did, which was slowing down the gameplay by 30%. So all your weapons, they have a slower firing rate in animation to match the earlier fighting the Big Daddy trailer. Or hunting the Big Daddy, sorry. Next thing I did was replace some of the textures on the Tommy gun or machine gun, and to make it look more like it did in the pre-release, which it did not have as much like rough spots and like scarring, I guess you could say, and like scratches. I couldn't get it exactly, but I got it as close as I possibly could with the textures I have. Alright, the next thing I did was I added the beta skybox back to the game, and the Arcadia skybox, I also added that back, but that has to be a separate download. I'll put it on the same page, but for some reason it did not work if I had the Arcadia skybox included with the rest of the mod. But this is a reference photo and from it being used in action, and you can see the skybox being used in the background footage here. The next thing I did was add the ability for your plasmids to transfer even when you like switch your weapons. So if you're having electro bow and you switch to your shotgun will still carry the effect. I use this based off this screenshot. I also restored the more clean looking Fort Frolic walls. They're not completely 100%, but they're, I would say, pretty close to how they look. It's just the full game uses models with cracks, and the beta did not, but the texture is pretty much the same. Finally, I re-added and filled in all of the red crosses removed from the betas due to copyright laws. So, yeah, now you can have all the red crosses back from the med stations and the pillars and the medical pavilions. And I'm pretty sure it's on some medical pavilion lights, as you can see in the beta hunting Big Daddy footage right now. And I'll just show you some images of it being replaced in the full game in my mod. If you want to edit this mod, add anything to this mod, help me with resources, or have any leaked things or like maps and stuff you can share with me to help improve this mod and restore the betas, please do share that or add your own version of the mod. That'd be really cool, and I'd appreciate that. And yeah, spread the word, I guess. There's a couple things I couldn't do, like edit the actual maps to restore some of the areas, or change how areas were laid out. I couldn't edit the lighting overall either, like the quality and the fog and like the colors of lights that were there. I couldn't do that either. But if you guys know how to do any of that, can't play sound to what I know. But if you guys know how to do any of that, please let me know. And yeah, if you have anything to add, please do so. And you don't even have to give credit.